Mic check, one, two, three. Mic check, one, two, three. OMG. It's been overcast and garbage weather here. I am absolutely shocked that we got a connection because Speed Test has reported really, really bad numbers for me today. We'll see if this can hang. So, three, two, one. Hello, friends. This is Brain from GameBrain.media. What story game should I run in June of 2021? The current candidates are there on my website under the poll menu item. If you look at the top, go to GameBrain.media, look at the top, it says Home About Polls. Under polls, there are two selections. And just, a general question, what do you want to see at the website? And then this is a specific, what do you want to see me do for June 2021? Because I might just do all three. Dude, I'm just constantly playing stuff, but I never have a good enough connection to be streaming it. Like Elder Scrolls Online is one of the choices here. I check into that game on a regular basis just to upgrade my stupid horse. You can upgrade your horse once every 24 hours. And sometimes I bop in, I upgrade my horse. But then, as long as I'm here, I might as well do a quick story quest or, it's so hard. It's a bottomless pit of fun. I swear to God, I keep bragging about Elder Scrolls Online. Now, it's tough to watch, I think, because you're not going to jump in. So I'm proposing that I roll a brand new character and spend the month of June banging away at Elder Scrolls with a new character. And I have four different DLCs. I'm pretty sure. No, I posted that in Discord for a friend. And don't forget, I if you look on the website and you scroll down in the right hand column underneath YouTube, it says Discord, it says Steam, it says what's the other one? Oh well, my Twitch link is there, but you're here on Twitch right now. Anyway, I'm looking for an answer. I'm gonna play Yakuza Kiwami, which is basically Yakuza One, Ground Zero. But they gave then they put out Yakuza Zero, which is a prequel to Yakuza Kiwami, which is Yakuza One. And then I got Yakuza Kiwami 2, which is essentially, well, part two of the series. So I got zero, one, two, and then they jack up the rest of the numbering systems like every video game manufacturer or developer. All right, and then I got Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts. I played this game. I have 10 hours in it, and it was stupidly fun. I loved the hell out of it. And I played it on an old crappy machine because I had a burned out power supply on one machine. I had a burnt out motherboard on another machine, and so I went backwards to my third machine in the hierarchy here. And I have one, two, three, four. I think I have four machines available to me right now. But two of them are really, really old. I played that game. I love sniper games, dude. I was really tempted to play Sniper Elite 4 and just say, screw it, I'm gonna go snipe. Sniping is so fun. Anyway, that's the question of the day. What do you want me to play in June of 21? Um, Go to my website, look at that top menu where it says Home About Polls. Let me look under my stream. Yeah, polls is currently highlighted in black because that's the link that we're on. I have a general poll. I have a specific poll. This month for June, what story do you want to see? I'm going to constantly be playing. Ta-da! Whoa! Yeah, baby. I figured out how to change my chassis. I'm going to constantly be playing Monster Truck Championship. I'm going to constantly be playing Supercross games of one variety or another. I will always be playing a racing game beside a story game. Like, in a month, I'm not just going to dedicate myself 100% to one story game. I'm going to race, I'm going to chill. Chill games for me are Fishing Planet, Called Wild, Virtua Pool, which is billiards for some people in some parts of the world. What are some of their chill games? Oh, golf. Golfing is a really fun game I have that I love, and it's just being out in beautiful environments. Fishing Planet, Call the Wild, uh, billiards, golf, and there's some other crap under my chilling out, kind of like just kick back, enjoy the ride, look at the scenery, have fun. But this, as like I just finished Far Cry 2004, the original version of Far Cry. Now I find out one of my buddies is playing Far Cry 5. That's Jacob Ninja 23. Want to give a shout out to Jacob Ninja 23. You can hit him up on Twitch. Search for that name. It's all lowercase letters. Jacob Ninja. Jacob. Jacob Ninja 23. And he is playing through Far Cry 5. Apparently, he's played through it a couple times. Um, he's a little spicy, so be warned. Um, Spicy meaning he can get kind of, I don't want to say emotional, but spicy. Um, anyway, dude, look at this. We're at Monster Truck Championship, and I am on the truck customization screen. So I'm going to back out real quick. Show you what I did since I was online live last time, and that is. Oh shit! Yes, yes, yes. Save, no, save everything I did. Okay, so bam. Nope, I don't want to quit the game. You get into the game, and here's what you see. Right? I'm gonna do more training. I'm gonna run some of these tracks. I gotta run all the races offline before I go, well, into career mode. And then my buddy Warlord Sully, shout out to Warlord Sully, another streamer that I have some long term. I don't know what to call him. Just an all around good guy. So me and Warlord Sully have played Fishing Planet and miscellaneous other games for shit. It might be 2 years. Um, which yeah, I know. I've known guys online for 10 years, 15 years, but they kind of life changes. But Sully is a fairly recent friend of 2 years and a solid guy. Plays Fishing Planet. He just bought this game. Woohoo! Yeah. So we're gonna play online. He's pretty notorious with his gamepad, and I hate the gamepad, as I constantly tell you. Anyway, let's jump into Monster Truck Championship. And I always like to say this. Hello, friends. This is Brain from GameBrain.media. And we're going to play Monster Truck Championship. I just went to the garage and I was putzing around looking at the options. And then I realized this top button or this top row is LB, right? So LB and RB. So under performance, I click it. And then LT, the L trigger, switches me around between the different options on row 2. So I'm not a gamepad guy, but actually the way I discovered this little difference of the top row bottom row was freaking using a mouse, dude. I clicked performance. Now suddenly everything changes, right? Now I have Q and F1, F2. Anyway, so performance. I went through and I looked at the engine. Well, there's only one option for me, right? We already looked at that. Brakes, trans, tires, suspension. That's all it's unlocked for me right now. Appearance. I got the Dominator body. Woo, big whoop. It's the only thing unlocked. But then I went to rims, and I did that yesterday, where I was able to figure out that, hey, I can change my rims to red. But yesterday they were just red. Now today they're red and white, baby. Exhaust. I changed. Well, there's nothing I can do for the exhaust. It's the screamer or nothing. I don't see any color options for that either. Front attachment. Well, I guess that would be, I don't know, a scoop. And then top attachment, maybe a wing or some kind of toaster, bread coming out of the toaster, stupid thing. Rear attachment, yeah, I don't know. So then up here, body paint. None. I just get a plain Jane body job. But, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, so under body paint, I can have a pattern, and I've chosen none because it's the only thing unlocked. But the paint type, I picked pearlescent. I could have picked metallic. I could have picked matte, or I could have picked standard. Well, I'm gonna keep rolling with pearlescent. I like it. It's shiny. Oh, I like shiny things. And the base color is white, baby. Red, white, and blue. And then the glaze color, I picked blue, but I don't know what the fuck that does for me. Anyway, then I went to parts. And yesterday, the only thing I noticed was rims, and I made my rims red. But then, today, I saw this first row, second row, and I saw rim color 2. So I made rim color 2 red. I'm sorry, white. White. Yeah, see that? See that? Now my rims are duotone. Yeah. And then my gold chassis has been painted blue. Now I have a red, white, and blue truck like I wanted. My drive shaft, I went ahead and made that gold. Like, I'm a dirt biker. So if you're familiar with DID, oops. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? I moved I moved some shit on my desk. And parts color, drive shaft. Yep. I want my drive shaft to be gold like the DID chain on. Come on, just stay there. Do you want to say the changes? Yeah. Ah, you dirty dog. Parts color, drive shaft. All right, so just like the DID O-ring chain on a dirt bike, which is always the best aftermarket chain. Well, there might be better ones nowadays, but when I was riding dirt bikes, which I haven't done in a long time, um, DID was the shit, and the chain was made of gold. It wasn't really made of gold. Duh, it would have broken. But it was anodized gold, or it was whatever. It was gold, man. The gold DID O-ring chain was the shit. So then I looked at the swing arms, and I made my swing arms red. So my whole truck's red, white, and blue, and I'm ready to rock and roll on that. Stickers, I get none. Tuning, I get this, but until I really learn that I'm squatting too hard, then I'll stiffen my suspension. If I'm too stiff and I'm boinging too hard, like boing off a jump, and I don't want to boing that hard, then I'll soften my suspension. So whichever. Gear ratio, short and long. Well, certain tracks might require a shorter gearbox, but until you learn your way around, you ain't gonna know. And you have a difference in stunt setup and racing setup. So anyway, I recognize the difference between this top row of stuff: performance, appearance, body paint, parts color, stickers, tuning, and this second row. And in fact, let's go to performance, and you can see engine, brakes, training, tires, suspension. And, as we click through each one of these, under appearance, blah, 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 blah. Under body paint, though, parts color is what my game changer was today. Getting my rims to be duotone, that's sweet. Getting my chassis to be blue instead of that gold color, yeah, baby. And then having gold drive shafts like a DID O-ring chain on a dirt bike, yeah, yeah. And then swing arms. So we're good to go in that respect. And I'm going to go to training. And honest to God, I'm sitting here using a keyboard and mouse for all that crap. And I just might leave the gamepad on my desk. Oh, I don't want this training. Damn it, I guess. Okay, let's go to exit, leave training. Yeah. I want to go to quick play instead of career. I want to go to quick play. Okay, so for options, just give you a quick review. I think we were pretty good on the master volume yesterday. Effects volume, man, that probably could be knocked down to 80. Oh shit. Okay, master volume. Yeah, that was a little loud. So let's go down to 66.
Spectacular job.
Okay, he can go down to
Spectacular.
66 also. Master volume, I want to go to 33. It's a rule of thirds, y'all. Allow background sounds, no. Okay, so we're going to bounce out of here, save the changes. Gonna look at the video again. Display default. Oh, okay. Which monitor I want to play on? Because I've got two monitors going. And now that I mention that, I need to bounce over and expand that other monitor so I can see chat. And also, we do not have chat showing. There it is. All right, note to self. It works. There we go. All right, so Walking Wounded gave me a follow yesterday. Thanks, sir. Red Baron. What? What? Red Baron has been following me for a long time. Oh, those dates are. Huh, that's odd. All right, so maybe maybe the game software is a little behind the times from reality of recent stuff. Anyway, here we are. Okay, gonna back out of this. I didn't do anything here, did I? No, I did not. Oh, I was gonna show you that I am running an Epic. Right, I have a pretty rocking PC. It's a AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, and I have 30. Well, actually, in this machine, I have 64 gigs of RAM, but it is slower RAM than my other machine, so I'm going to swap RAM around. I'm probably going to get around to doing that this weekend because I got a whole lot of moving of crap to do. To get four PCs on my desk, but I only have two monitors, two keyboards, and two mice. So that's a whole lot of unplugging. I have a USB hub that I just got, and I'm trying to figure out how I can best utilize this to just plug it between these two different machines. And all right, hang on, I got somebody at the door. Alrighty then, no big deal. But when somebody knocks on your door in a public building, you have to wonder what the hell is this? It's usually going to be the landlord, right? Um, or maintenance. Sometimes, there's a leak in an apartment up above, and they come down and want to check, but blah blah blah. I'm running an Epic, like I said. I have a new PC with some stuff, and I didn't change anything here. So let's just. I really don't think I changed anything. Okay, discard. Biatch! And we're going to go to quick play. And that's where we get to, okay, the first thing there is race. So we didn't go through all the different races. Um, but it would be good to like get the lay of the land and be familiar with each one of these things before we jump into career because, oh shit, no, back. Before we jump into that. Uh, but apart from that, we have the time trials, and there are several different tracks for that. And guess what? It's the same exact tracks as the races. So it would make sense to go do the time trials in practice and then do the race where you're going to be up against other peeps. All right. So beyond that, then there is drag race. We did a little of that yesterday. I don't think we went through all the tracks. No, we did not. Because, whoa, look at that. There's a bunch of them. Cool. All right. And then, of course, there's freestyle, which we did do all of those because, oh, did we do all those? Kansas, Florida. Oh, I don't think we did them all, baby. Oh, there's still one more. Oh, then we're back to Kilgore. Wait a minute. What was at the very end of the line? Oh, Charleston. Okay, so anyway, after that, there's destruction. So I don't know. You guys tell me. Go to my website, GameBrain.media. Go to the top menu and click comments. Yeah, you're gonna have to register. Use your gamer nickname, use your Twitch name, and some junk email address. Guess what? The junk email the email address is what's called encrypted in a database. I will never spam you. I will never contact you. I'll never send you email. Um, but you can contact me. You can also just go to the contact form and send me a contact email there. But yeah, again, you're gonna have to put in your frickin' username and make an email address there so that I can reply and say, hey, cool. I will try to do that if you make a worthwhile description like, you know, race more, talk less, which is probably what everybody would say. All right, so I think if I do time trials, I think that's just me on the track by myself, but it says 7 opponents. Hmm. Um, that doesn't make sense. Why would there be opponents during your time trial? Oh, unless you're just up against them on the clock. I don't know. And then there's drag race, freestyle, destruction. So let's bang out some races. We'll do Kilgore. We're gonna go through all the races. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 racetracks. So that's where we're at. Get her done. And I'm gonna do this with a keyboard and mouse. Ha ha ha! So everything I learned yesterday goes out the window. And if I completely suck and this is hopeless, I'll pick
Today,
up the
Kilgore
gamepad.
in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world. What you're about to see is one of the most exciting races in the country. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
Oh, I'm so excited to be running my. Oh, look at that one truck. That's nice. He got a white body and a pink roll cage. Yeah, we want to snuggle up to her. All right, so gonna press T, start the race. See that truck in the second place left-hand row. Uh, okay. I didn't look at the keyboard controls at all. Oh man, they want to use a freaking. Oh my god, I think I might like this so much better if I remap my keyboard's options. Controls, keyboard, W, S, clutch. Boy. Front wheels turn right and left. Oh, front and rear wheels. Okay, so then rear wheels turn right and left. Ah, shit. WSAD, right? Turn right. And then it unmaps them from here. So, shit. No shooting. Oh my God, Cheyenne, I was just talking to you, or just talking about you. Um, my buddy Jacob Ninja 23. Jacob Ninja 23, all lowercase, Jacob, Jacob Ninja 23 is playing Far Cry 5 right now. I told him this weekend I would pull two computers out of the closet and and reload Far Cry 5. And if not, then I'm just going to spend, the whole weekend downloading it because it's a huge game and I have a slow connection. But anyway, I'm going to do reset to default. The R key. Confirm that. Save my changes. And give up and do pick up the gamepad. God damn it, I hate gamepads. And then what happens? Now I don't want to do that. I want to do restart. Bam. Oh, you're playing Ark right now. Yeah. Jake is looking for somebody to help him do. I guess he tells me that Far Cry 5, their most recent update, made the entire game co-op instead of just like Far Cry 3 and 4. Maybe it was only Far Cry 3 had a few levels that were co-op, but the game itself was purely single player. He's claiming that Far Cry 5 now can have up to 5 players in the game as a team playing co-op against the story the entire game. I haven't investigated, but if that's true, then I want to do that. Well, they announced Far Cry 6, but then they canceled it because COVID, and they fell behind on their development because COVID, and it's going to be pushed out probably till 2022. I don't expect it this year. There's only 6 months more in the year, so here we go with
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world. What you're about to see is one of the most exciting races in the country. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
okay. Yeah. Okay, go. How do you do it? X is start. All right. Yeah, I realize you're in a different time zone. Hey, thanks for coming by. I missed you on a couple of the last streams, but I did finish up Far Cry 4, or Far Cry the original from 2004. Hope you caught some of that. Have a nice sleep. Oh! I spun him out. I guess that means they can spin me out too. Don't really want to make that a thing. Thank you. Oh, baby, I'm loving the red, white, and blue truck. I love that blue chassis. I might want to make the wheels just pure red because there's enough white with the body. The truck needs a little more red. So solid red rims might be the way to go. Man, I'm in 7th place. I'm going to suck at this game. In career mode. God, I can't believe the power of the brakes to stop, 300-pound wheels or tires. Tires gotta weigh 300 pounds. I'm really curious. I bet I could Google that and come up with an answer. How much do monster truck tires weigh? Oh, I was so close to getting number 5. Well, getting number 6 and moving to number 5. Oh, shit. Over rotate. Man, oh man, I can't believe the brakes are so good they will lock up these big ass tires with that much horsepower. Crazy town. I doing? Ah, I totally boned it. Okay. Restart. We're never gonna get there with this. Not on the third lap in 8th place.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star
Okay,
State
so
is the
let's skip all this
capital of the
shit.
monster truck world.
Let's get it on. Oh, I guess you have to hold the brake, and then you can gas it. And then if you release the gas, or I'm sorry, if you release the brake at the appropriate time, it's like holding the clutch in, but there's no clutch here, so you just have to hold the brake and gas it, and it lets you do that. Well, I'm running 4th right now, so slowly finding my way around here. Man, I really should turn the engine down a little more, huh? Seems super loud on my end. Well, I'm in 4th, and all 3 of them are right in front of me. And I overspun it. And I got T-boned. Suddenly in 6th. So things can change dramatically. Wow. Sully said he's tearing up the AI. Warlord Sully. He bought this game. Told him about it. It's available on Fanatical. F-A-N. Like video game fan. I'm a fan of the video games. Fanatic. Video game fanatic. AL. Fanatical.com. $16 right now. Sully picked it up. Said he's tearing up the AI in offline racing. And I'm playing on easy and I can't whoop him one iota. But he's a gamepad god and I am a gamepad hater. I mean, he plays Fishing Planet with a freaking gamepad, for God's sake. Well, I made it up to 5th. He's probably playing on normal difficulty. I just want to play easy, so it's a good show. With my lame gamepad skills. Alright, this is the final lap. Bam. Oh well. We're going to move on to, okay, my new personal best is 3:23. It's the first time I've ever finished a whole race. So. Okay, we're going to skip this. It probably would have been fun to watch. I should have watched it. But, let's see. There I am in 5th place. I wonder if I can change my name. I tried that before, didn't I? No. Alright, so here's Kilgore. No, I screwed up. Get up there. Go back to race. Now go to the next race is Vegas. Sure you want to start a quick play game with current settings. Yeah.
Today, here in Las Vegas, we will see the most exciting monster truck show in the country. This racing
Sweet.
track will test skills of the drivers. But who'll get the trophy and walk away as the champion? We're just about to find out. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
Well, fair warning, I'm playing at epic settings, and I just saw a lot of stutter, 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 stutter. on the replay, I saw some serious stutter. Um, and where is the white truck with the pink roll cage? Gone. They're not in this race. Ah, I got to figure out how to. Oh, look, there's a fake. There it is, the fake gravedigger right in front of me. And I guess I would be the fake USA 1. And then there's this stupid toaster. There's probably something that fake, be the fake dog. Boom, baby, I'm up in third. You gotta kind of get used to this really weird delayed reaction of gigantic rotational mass. Oh, he's the first place vehicle. All I gotta do is get in front of him and stay in front of him. I got first place, baby. Did I go the right way? Is there any way to look behind me? Probably is. Bam, I'm in first place. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Hammering. Which is pretty easy in single player easy, right? Getting online and going up against norms. Norms were pros. I will probably get my ass handed to me. So I really don't understand the split track deal. I think when the game, or when the track loaded, it showed an outline, but it wasn't really specific as to which way you got to go. There just seemed to be multiple lines. Alright, so I'm going to let the cinematic play out a little bit. There it is. But, oh, it is showing the other trucks coming across the line. I've already finished. And here is the followers. Wow, I beat them pretty handily. Man, there is so much room for improvement. This game could be so phenomenal if they optimize a little bit, um, and give us, a race replay, the ability to change the camera from like TV camera to chase camera to, bumper camera, stuff like that. Oh wow, so much option or opportunity for this game to really, really improve. Now they can do that with DLC, but I'm guessing that they would probably do it with online ranking. What? I'm 65th for based upon my lap time. Oh man, look at that though. There's a huge jump from me in 56. They're 65th. There's only 65 people playing online apparently because I am last. Look at that gap. 226, 226, 226, 227, 227, 227, and then GameBrain falls in at 256. I am last in line. Okay, but you know what I do not see? And let's go ahead and look. Do we find? Oh shit. No, I didn't want to go there. Didn't want to go there. Get out of here. Shift, what is it? Shift tab? Get out of here, Steam. I wanted to see if Sully was here in the rankings, but oh well. Since that was, against online. Yeah, leave to the main menu. And now we are in racing. We're going to go from, we did Kilgore, we did Vegas. We're going to Lions Stadium. Bam. Start, start. I don't get it. They switch between X and A. I guess that's so you don't just
We're in
screw up.
Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the stadium is bursting at the seams. In
Short
this
track.
racing contest, we have a few really good drivers, but only one of them can win. Now's their chance to prove who is best. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
It's pretty funny. There's a inflatable animal at each of these tracks, it looks like. There's a giant inflatable lion right there. So let's see. I'm going to hit X, start the race. Ah. Okay, so I got to remember to hold in the brake and then rev the gas. I like to stick to the inside line. Got to get away from that Camaro. There's fake Gravedigger in front of us. Different fake Gravedigger, different color scheme on the Gravedigger style body. No! Ruh-roh. Suddenly I'm in fourth, fifth. Oh man, almost went to sixth. Oh shit. I'm falling apart. Had a good start. Get down on the inside of this guy. Boom, suddenly I'm third. Oh, over rotate. Man. I was suddenly in third, and first and second were right there waiting for me to nip their heels. Oh, shit. Gotta get those wheels on the ground, plant traction. Tried to brake check that guy, back him off. That ain't happening. Okay, I'm in fourth. There's 1, 2, and 3 right in front of me. Second lap. I could potentially get them all on this lap. Need this guy to get out of my way. Get to his inside. Yes. Oh! And he tagged me. What goes around comes around, dude. I'll be saying that in, what do you call it? Multiplayer, big time. Like to be able to get third here. At least on easy. Eventually I'm going to crank this up. Oh, shit. Eventually I'll crank this up to... Oh! Can I get around this? I don't think there's any penalty for that. Bam, third place. So if there's no penalty for going around the ramps, why would you ever go over the ramps? I mean, do they give you bonus points as you launch over the ramps? If not, I'm just going to start going wide or going inside of the ramps. Ba-ching! Okay. Let's get her done. Not restart. Let's continue. All right, so race. Instead of Lions Stadium, now we're going to Salt Lake City, Utah. What kind of inflatable animal would they have here? Probably none. After I observed it, it's probably going to be not a thing. Give me a giant salt
People
shaker.
here in Salt Lake
Salt
City are
Lake.
really pumped, and I've got a feeling this show will be amazing. I hope the drivers came prepared because the racetrack looks really challenging. I
We got the
know you
toaster
can't
in the
wait.
race.
So let's get ready for
Got the
large
Hummer.
doses of high-octane entertainment.
All right, Salton Sports something was on one of the banners. I don't see an inflatable. Good RPM. So, starting to figure out the start gizmo of hold the brake and then hammer it. Fucking toaster. Karma's a bitch. Wow. This is actually really stupidly fun racing because you have this big klutz, this giant monster with, what? If each wheel was worth 300 pounds, it's 1,200 pounds of unsprung weight and rotational mass. 1,200 pounds is not quite half a ton. Wait, a ton is, yeah, it is a half a ton. It's over a half a ton. A ton is 2,000 pounds as far as I know. Wow, then you get to go down a split raceway. And I can avoid a ramp here. But I can't really avoid that one. Throws me off a little cockeyed. Eek. Alright, you know what? I'm going to restart this one because this is interesting. I want to do the split.
People here in Salt Lake City are really pumped,
Skip.
and I've got a feeling this
Start.
show will be amazing.
Skip. Bad RPM. I was over round. I was over revved. Over revved, overwound, whatever you want to call it. Gotta get that Hummer out of the way. Dude, the start is everything. Now I'm probably not gonna be worried about the split. I'm gonna go with the most natural direction. Man, 1,200 pounds of unsprung weight. And if these tires are 400 pounds, that's 1,600 pounds of unsprung weight. Just rotational mass. Whoa! A surprising amount of weight that can be brought to a dead stop with the brakes that are on these vehicles. If you notice when I tap the brakes, man, I mean, it just brings the tires to a screeching halt. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. All right, so I should have gone wide, but I started going down this row last time. I think I might be able to avoid that little ramp and maintain traction. Keep digging, keep digging. Oh, crap. Oh, they all came this way. Except that guy. Oh, and he rolls me. Wow. Things went to hell quick. Okay, it's only the first lap. Now we're entering lap 2. Oh, I got up into second place for a minute. Thought I was leading it. Oh, thought I was leading early. You dirty dog. There goes the toaster. Man, that guy pisses me off. Yeah, I had no choice, no chance to go off to the side of that ramp. Oh, I slowed down too much to take that turn. I was afraid I was going to oversteer. Okay, so here's a place where you have the opportunity to get T-boned every time you come through. Interesting. My vehicle's on fire, so I'm in deep shit on lap 2. Lap 2, I have fallen to 7th place, and I have lost all kinds of mechanical ability. And honestly, I'm ready to just play Demolition Derby and fuck this guy up who T-boned me. Okay, that wasn't helpful for either one of us, was it? Next time, leave my truck alone, bitch. I'm just gonna keep grinding you. So this is how things go on when you play multiplayer. It's gonna be like, okay, you jacked me up, dude. I'm not letting you go. You're just going to suffer with me. You get it now? Don't do it again. Except, you know what? Nobody online understands that kind of crap. They'll just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do to you what you did to me." Only worse. But they don't realize they started it. They freaking T-boned your ass. And payback's a bitch. And when you pay them back, well, now they just want to pay you back, right? So it's a vicious circle, isn't it? Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. Good lord, look at how clunky this okay, yeah, we need to go this way. We haven't gone this way yet. Here's a T-bone aisle. Just call it that. You go over one Humpty Dump, and then you go hardcore in a straight line. The other one's a little twistier and turnier. And if you could get around that, turn smoothly without T-boning anybody, that might be the faster line. Hard to tell until you run it a couple 100 times. Woohoo! Fireworks going off for 8th place. Coming across with no body work whatsoever. So let's skip it. We're not going to do it again, but Salt Lake was crazy. Now here the inflatable is a Cobra. Kansas City. Why would they have a Cobra? Why, oh why would there be a Cobra? Maybe it's called Cobra Stadium? All right, let's find out.
I see Kansas City is definitely ready for some monster trucks because the stadium is literally
Snake
packed.
Rush.
Today we have a few extremely powerful machines on one of the craziest race courses in the country. Looks like everyone's ready for the show, so let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
Bam. Okay, I'm trying to get that start ironed out. Shit, can't believe I was drifting like that in midair. I had first place, pretty solid. Maybe I should have just eased off the gas going over that hill, and I wouldn't have cockeyed drift. Yeah, another cockeyed drift. Gotta figure out how to not do that. Oh, dude, really? Dirty dogs. Oh my god, online is going to be off the hook, isn't it? It's going to be this shit all day, every day. Bam! See, his carelessness took me and him from near the front to the rear. Oh boy, there goes the split track again. Where the hell are those other guys rejoining us at? Oh shit, how did that happen? Well, I got up into third. Fourth, third. Oh, and then over rotate. And fifth. Kind of like MotoGP. Frequent position changes. Okay, so once you get some upgrades, things should be pretty on track. Okay, I clearly drove right into his path, so that would be my bad. On multiplayer, he would have every right to start fucking with me. Because my move was a dick move. But anyway, here we are. New personal best. Yeah, okay. All right. Now we have Florida Stadium. Let's go ahead and start. And she wanted, yeah. Be right back.
We have fantastic weather and atmosphere here in Orlando, Florida. It's definitely going to be one of the most interesting racing competitions this season. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
And here we go. Perfect RPM. I really want to get out in front and just maintain the lead. Don't want to fight the school bus. School buzzard. I don't care what you call yourself. Oh boy. Gonna be tough though because I over-rotate like so crazy. Oh dude, I'm not using rear steer. I need to start using the rear steer a lot more. And I'd probably be in a lot better shape. Like just there, I just saved it because I use rear steer. I'm definitely getting underneath this guy this time. Nope, I was trying to use rear steer, but I ended up using the side view. Oh yeah! double diddle sticks. Oh my god, double diddle sticks, baby. That is the key. Oh, oh, here they come. They're charging hard. I'm trying to skip that jump. Oh boy. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. Wow, I had the lead pretty solid. Then I jammed up everybody. Oh, oh, I can't rear steer to the left. I can, but I'm not good at it. Ah, get off me, dude. Last lap. We just hit the finish line. Oh shit, last lap. Oh, come on, man. I gotta get in the top three. Actually, I want first. Guys, stop it. Okay, well, first place is yeah, we're out of contention for first place. You dirty truck. Okay, save that with rear steer, but boy, oh boy, I tell you what, it's pretty tricky getting used to using that. Oh, there it is, first place, or finish line. Well, at least we made second place. I did see first place peak as I was coming around that last turn, but here we are. Okay, I'm going to let this play while I take a quick break, and I'm just going to leave that play. I'm not going to do the intermission screen. I'll be back in a flash. And here we go. Continue. From Florida to, oh, Kilgore. Dude, we did them all. Did Vegas. Did Lions Stadium with the inflatable lion. Salt Lake without a inflatable salt shaker. Kansas City with the inflatable Cobra, we did. And then we just did Florida. Bam. That's it for racing. All right, so from racing, it's time trials, and the time trials are on. Oops. Oops. I want to make sure that that stays on 3. Oh, 2 laps? Okay, fine. But it's the exact same tracks, right? You're time trialing for the races. So let's go up one. Drag racing. Man, we did a little drag racing yesterday, but we didn't do all of the drag races. Shit. You sure want to quit the game? No. God damn you. Oh shit! It did. It quit the game. I hit the wrong button. I hate gamepads, dude. I swear to God. If I could throw the thing out the window, I would do it. Okay, we're gonna restart. We're relaunching. Okay, should be live. Yay! And we're gonna go to events. Now, oh, that's interesting. What the hell? Let me back out of here. We're not showing up on the screen. There it is. Okay, now we are back in the stream. Stream is back live. There it is. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, rather than we did, the garage, and we're pretty pimp, red, white, and blue. Oh well, you know what? Let's go full red on the wheels again. Appearance, parts, colors, rims, rim color 2. Nope, we're gonna go with red. We want full on red. Okay, good. Now select, save, save. Okay, so my tires or my rims are. Oh, come on, man, get me the fuck out of here. And now if we go to okay, instead of career, quick play. Oh, it doesn't have events. Okay, multiplayer and then options. All right, well, I think we're ready for career. Let's go to events. Oh man, I'm really tempted to. I'm gonna stop because nobody's watching. Nobody watches me live. Um, a couple of randoms, a couple of wonderful people who do come by frequently, but sporadically because I'm what is it called? Um, Random streamer, perpetual gamer. Yeah, that's my thing on my front page of Twitch. So, since I've had a break in the action here, we're going to call this part 3 practice, and then we're going to call it part 4 career. All right, so I'm going to do that right now, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream and restart it because I want this to be accessible in smaller chunks and, pieces that people can more easily watch and understand that, oh, well, he was just jacking around, he was practicing. But, honestly, there's a lot of good shit that I just learned by doing practice. So I'll be back in a flash, and we'll make some cash. How about that? Gamery's gone.